Kevin Foster blowing away the Reds. Kevin Mitchell, Reggie Sanders, who struck out 3 times on the day. Foster 5 2/3 innings, 10 Ks, 6 hits. Deion Sanders, the bum heel, not playing, but he makes like the grounds crew. Down 2-0 in the 5th, the Reds would get things going. Foster, the fastball up. You don't do that against Brett Boone. The 7th of the year, 2-1 Cubs. Then in the 6th, it's Mitchell. And that's a little flare. It's going to somehow drop between 3 Cubbies. Jacob Brumfield scores. Game tied at 2. Bottom of 10, 1 out. Brumfield, the winning run on 3rd. Reggie Sanders versus Jose Bautista. That's a base hit. That's a winning RBI. The Reds win. Tom Troublehorn said, you can't take them to extra innings at home. How right you are, Tom. The Reds are now 9-2 in extra innings at Riverfront and 32-14 overall, the best home run.
This is Ajak. Big hurt, 33rd on the year. In the 3rd, 3-1 Sox. And Morris just starting to feel the pain of this afternoon. Jason Beret made Albert Bell a non-factor. Bell had 1 hit, but not on this swing. Chicago took Albert Bell's bat. Well, turnabout is fair play. The Indians checked Dennis Cook's glove. Mike Hargrove says, let's inspect it. What's in there? Is Bell's bat in there? Let's check his cap. They found nothing. But it did inspire the always dangerous Joey Cora. You don't stop Joey Cora. You can only hope to contain him. 4th career home run. Number 2 on the season. Jack Moore says, that was Joey Cora who took me out of the yard. Chicago wins it by the final of 5-2. The 2 teams will meet next weekend for 4 games in Cleveland. Then they will not.
And then it's Phil Plantier. A rope. 2-run score. Pods up 2-zip in the 1st. The next batter, Eddie Williams is his name, and we'll go with it. Oh, wow, he got all of that one. A 2-run shot, 4-0 Padres. And then Gwynn at it again in the 5th. The pretty swing. Off first base, double for Gwynn. He was 3 for 4. After Plantier RBI single, Eddie Williams. Oh, my gosh.
Boy, he's got another one. Look at
does it again, doesn't he?
Deep and out of the ballpark.
7-1 Pods on top. And then Williams gets it done on D2. Todd Hundley the shot. Oh, the supple leather. Flipped Joey Hamilton to get him. And then Hamilton.
1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's a nasty split finger. Yep, that's what that was. Padres win. Eddie Williams goes 3 for 4 with 4 ribbies. Gwynn 3 for 4 improves his NL batting average, top batting average to .391. The Padres total a season high 19.
Bonds delivers in the 3rd off Jeff Facero. Van Landingham, who had his first major league hit, would score. Bonds 3 hits. Giants led 3-0. Van Landingham dominated. 5th inning, yet to allow a hit, facing Mike Lansing, and he gets the whiff. Sean Berry in the 6th gets him. In the 7th, Larry Walker on the comebacker had the no-hitter going. And when you're throwing a no-hitter, nobody wants to talk to you. Either that or he has no friends. Dusty Baker wants to talk about it. And in the 8th, Lenny Webster, the clean double. The no-hitter is gone. Van Landingham tells Kurt Manwaring, will you check and see if I still have 13 letters on the yes, I do. 6-4, the final in this one. Van Landingham, who began the season in Double-A, struck out 5. The Giants collected 40. Closer, perhaps. And looking at Rick Scheid, throwing the shutout through 3. And then he gets a balk called in the 4th. 2 men aboard. It was very significant. The runners went to 2nd and 3rd. And then the rookie, Jose Oliva, Terry Pendleton's replacement, brings in Justice and McGriff, and it's 2-0 Atlanta. More than enough for Maddox, right? His usual brilliant self. 7 innings of shutout ball in the 8th. 2-1 Braves lead. Bases loaded, 1 out. Strikes out Dave Magadan. Next batter, Gary Sheffield. Sends a message. Sheffield stared at Maddox for 15 seconds. He had 2 strikes on him and then struck him out to end the rally. The Braves pitchers, wait, that's quite a fireworks display in Atlanta. They spare no expense for that. 2-1 the final. After the game, the Braves pitchers kept talking about that.
Against Orlando Morced, the strikeout. Doug was perfect through 2 innings, but at bat in the 3rd with a man on, Drabek gets plunked by Paul Wagner on the right wrist. Drabek goes down. Terry Collins, concerned about his ace, have to leave the game. He's all right, but he would not play after that. Wagner would then walk Craig Biggio to load up the bases for Steve Finley. Stretch, pitch. Oh, Steven! Baseball's extra special moment, the grand slam. Finley's 10th dinger of the year, 4-0 Stros Wagner continued his woes. The next batter, Jeff Bagwell, plunked. Leland has seen enough. Wagner sits. He didn't make out of the third inning. Shane Reynolds pitched marvelous in relief. Freezes Midray Cummings on the outside corner. Reynolds retired 12 in a row at one point. Drabek can smile at least. The Stros win it. Astros split the four-game series despite dropping the first two. It was a long week for Drabek back in Pittsburgh, getting hit in this number. Sits down Juan Samuel. Then it's the off-speed, dropping sidearm against Travis Fryman. 2-1 in the first for Kansas City, Felix Jose. Singles to left. Wally Joyner scores. The relay throw, and Bob Hamlin going to slide in. 2-0 Kansas City on top. In the sixth, the Tigers threaten. Cecil Fielder on second, Mickey Templeton on first. Alan Trammell. That's a good hit to the gap. Brian McRae do a little dance, make a little glove, get down the 9. Watch the extension and the slide. That's Brian McRae being Brian McRae. David Cone. Touch the glove. Yeah. Royals win. Cone improves to 13-4. 8 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 9 Ks. The save goes to Montgomery, his 17th. The Blue Jays and the Rangers. Some good-natured fun. He's still working. It's the chicken goofing around. There's Stu. Overpowering against Jose. The miss. The miss. 8 strikeouts for Stu. Got some help. Domingo Cedeno facing it. David Hulse can't make the catch. Ed Sprague scores 1-0 Toronto. 2-0 Jays. Dave Stewart perfect through 4 1/3 until Juan Gonzalez the spank. Watch where this one goes. The first ever ball player to hit it in the new ballpark, upper deck at Arlington. The chicken doing his thing. Didn't matter. Stewart was in charge. Gets Rusty Greer observing, and the Jays hang on to win. Stu, 6-8 now, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 0.
Gone. Very quiet day, by the way, at Mile High. The grand slam, Bichette hits his 23rd home run on the year. He gets the curtain call, but that was just the beginning. Bichette again, bottom of the 6th. Sounds like a golf match. Shh. Down the line, brings in Weiss and Kingery. Craig, could you add some crowd noise, please? I said crowd noise. Club record 6 RBIs, 10-1 Rockies. Bichette did it in the field as well. Luis Alicea gets robbed. Marvin Freeman facing Rick Sutcliffe. Just a bit inside. Just a bit inside and just a bit inside again. John McSherry says, look, I'm going to warn both benches. I'm going to warn you, Rick Sutcliffe, don't throw inside. I think there was a message with that pitch. Marvin said it didn't hurt. I'm a big boy. 10-6 the final in this one. Following the game, Rocks manager Don Baylor said Sutcliffe deserves more than a light suspension. These two... There is Goings. Jim Leyritz, 4 of his 15 home runs have come against Seattle. He had 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the day. Even in defeat, the young kids love to clown around. Alex Rodriguez acting like an 18-year-old, but not acting like an 18-year-old here. Makes the scoop and starts the pretty double play. Junior can apply some leather as well. A Gold Glove winner. Bernie Williams thinks he's got one into the gap, but watch him glide. I know, number 24, looking like Willie Mays out there. A left-handed version, effortless. Bases loaded, 7th inning. Yankees up 5-2. Danny Tartable against Jeff Nelson. Gone. 16th on the year. The Yankees go up 9-2. The Mariners having their troubles all week long, and this play seemed to epitomize the entire weekend. Fermin and Rodriguez get all tangled up in blues. Even the mascot, the Mariner Moose, gets all the wall. The Yankees win it by the final of 14-4. New York has hit 5 grand slams this season, tying them for the most in the majors. I'm going to pull it against Russ Springer. He lied. Number 18 on the year, 3-run home run. And then Palmeiro tells Dwight Smith, look, if you're going to hit a home run, make sure you pull it. You got to pull it. Dwight was listening. He leaves the yard in a hurry. Off Springer again. 5-1 O's. 7th on the year for Smith. The Brady bunch was on hand. Let's hope it's not catching as far as the sideburns. Brady off and running. 22 stolen bases in a row without getting caught. Doesn't even draw a throw. The O's win it easily. By the final of 10-5, the O's took 3 of 4 in the series. California pitchers have allowed at least 1 home run in 10 straight starts. In Oakland,